Hello, hello, and welcome to Making Sales Social. I am your solo host today, Bryn Tillman. Thrilled to be here on this eve of Christmas Eve. Today, we are going to talk about the 12 days of LinkedIn. Now, that's a little nod to the 12 days of Christmas, which, by the way, I did a little research this morning. And the 12 days of Christmas is the time between when Jesus was born on Christmas and 12 days until the Magi showed up on January 6th. So the 12 days actually has a real religious meaning, and to anyone that celebrates from a religious standpoint, which I think is many, many, I just thought that was a fun little thing. So we're giving a nod to the 12 days of Christmas, and we're calling this the 12 days of LinkedIn. And we're hoping they're little gifts for you as you are getting ready to celebrate the holidays and to get ready for 2026. We've got some ideas and things that you can do in getting ready for making this a phenomenal year. So let's jump in. The first we have is for 2026 is take a look at your headline in your LinkedIn and update that if necessary. So your profile is such a valuable piece of real estate. And if you have ever Googled your name, your LinkedIn profile is probably coming up first or second on that list. So the first thing they're seeing, well, the first thing they're seeing is your banner. So certainly consider updating that. And side note, if you have any premium account, you can have up to 5 scanning banners now. But the first thing they read is your headline. And we want to make sure that that headline is creating enough curiosity that gets your buyer to want to keep reading your profile. So the first thing to do in the 12 days of LinkedIn is to update your headline. The second thing is to create a compelling about section. Rather than this about section being all about you, maybe it should be all about your consumer of your profile, your reader, your profile visitor. So rather than starting with your passion, your vision, your mission, right? Why don't we start with the challenge your buyers are facing? And then maybe provide some insights that are standalone. The insights are not about how you help them yet. The insights are things that folks can do without you, right? So if your about section provides some tips or strategies, those tips or strategies should earn you the right for them to then care about how you can help. So once you've done that, so you've hit the challenge they're facing, you've provided some value and insights, now talk a little bit about how you help people overcome that and then make it easy for them to talk with you. So if you're exploring how to overcome these challenges, I'm happy to have a conversation, help you think through those, even if we don't work together. Our time together will be quite valuable. Number 3, make sure that you've got a professional profile picture. It's never been easier, but the reason we're throwing this in is don't use an AI picture. Even if you think it's your best look, people recognize still that it is AI. And I'm seeing more and more AI pictures coming up as profile pictures. Just, if you've got a great iPhone, you can get a great professional picture. If you have the resources to invest in a professional photographer, get really great headshots. You need to look like you're going to look when you show up on that Zoom. As good as those AI might look, it's not you and it's obvious. So highly recommend just a professional headshot. Number 4, start to think about what valuable content you can share in 2026. Share content that creates curiosity and engagement. This is not content about how you help people. It's content that actually helps people. Think about some FAQs. This is huge right now. Everyone is really talking about FAQs because that's what AI is indexing a ton of. So if you want to be found by ChatGPT and Gemini and Claude and Perplexity, you really want to focus on some of those FAQs. So start to capture the actual questions your clients and your prospects are asking and your answers, and then have a great call to action, whether it leads to a more robust piece of content or if it simply is to schedule a call for you to help dive into some valuable insights specifically for them. But content right now needs to be relevant, and folks need to truly see that that content helps them. That's what earns you the right for them to click through to your call to action. So those FAQs are huge. What are questions people are asking you? And what are the answers you're providing? Number 5, engage with other people's content. This is so important, and we often say 10 to 1. 10 to 1, meaning you're engaging 10 times more than than you're posting. Sorry, rephrase that. 10 to 1, you are engaging 10 times more than you're posting. So for every one post, you've engaged at least 10 times. So now here's the challenge. If you go to your homepage, it is crowded with ads and content that may not be relevant. So here's a bonus tip. You can actually search posts by people you're connected to and authors in specific industries. You can do that by clicking on the search bar at the top and hitting enter, clicking on posts, all filters, and choosing my connections and people I follow, and then author industries. And those are all the industries of people that you want to engage with, whether it's industries you serve or industries of your shared, for example, for us, marketing services are great people for us to engage with because we're attracting the same people, but we are not competitors. So when we create that custom feed, then save it as a bookmark. And now every day, and by the way, choose the filter most recent. So every day you can click in there and now you've got a feed of content that is so spot on, and it makes it really easy to engage in that 10 to 1 ratio. Next, share quick videos. You can either go live in a day in the life. You can do video from your car. Just don't be driving. You could have a quick tip. Just put up quick little videos. LinkedIn will add captions. You don't need deep video editing skills to do this. Just record live right on your phone in your videos, or take snippets from Zoom now. Inside of Zoom, they'll give you snapshots. We use Restream for live. We can take little snippets from there. It's so simple. And if you've got CapCut or Big View on your phone, easy snippets, but quick little videos. People connect with you. So that is number 6. Number 7, grow your network authentically. Everyone you talk with on the phone, on a Zoom call, anyone that you're scheduled to talk with. If you have a great conversation with someone at a networking event, make sure you are adding them to your network on LinkedIn. Yes, we want to make sure we're engaging remotely, but we sometimes forget about our real folks in real life that we're talking to. Go through your CRM and look at everyone you've talked to that you haven't connected with. This is a great time between Christmas and New Year's where you can really start to say, hey, happy holidays. Realize we've not connected on LinkedIn yet. Would love to do that. That's number 7. Number 8 of our 12. Join LinkedIn live stream. So you guys are here. We've got lots of people here today. We've got folks on YouTube. We've got folks on LinkedIn and folks on Facebook, all that are watching us live right now. These are opportunities to chat. I will tell you, every Saturday morning, I wake up, I make sure that at 8 a.m. I am on Meredith Elliott Powell and Mark Hunter's live podcast. And I am not just engaging with them, I'm engaging with the people in the audience. So chat in those live streams. Those are really fantastic ways to engage and grow your network. So join other people's LinkedIn lives and have your own as well. Number 9, collaborate with others. This is not the same thing necessarily as having a pod where you're all getting together to share each other's content all the time. But there are lots of ways to collaborate. You can promote each other's content. You can make some referrals to one another. One of the things I do with a local group that I have, and I've done this even in remote groups, is each of us create a search in the free LinkedIn using first degree connections and our ICP, our ideal customer profile. We then take that link, because that link represents all of the search filters, and share it with each other. So I might say, Dana, here's a link of all the people you know that I want to meet. Dana would send me her link of the people that I know that she wants to meet, and we can make some introductions for one another. By choosing that first degree connection link, anyone that clicks through will see their first degree connections. Really powerful, and it's a great way to collaborate with one another. Number 10, give and ask for recommendations. So recommendations are testimonials on LinkedIn. This is a great time to reach out to people that you've bought from or your clients that you've worked so well with. Give them some recommendations, testimonials on LinkedIn, and feel free to ask for them as well. Number 11. Now, I just sort of covered this in the collaboration, but provide referrals generously. This is where you go out to some of the folks that you've bought from. Who have your vendors been? And just say, hey, it's great to have been working with you this year. Who in my network would you like to meet? I'd love to make some referrals, introductions for you as well. And number 12 is leverage your social proximity. Make sure that you do that search where we said first degrees. Now do that search with second degrees. So, my ICP and second degrees, and who in my network can help me get in front of the people that I want to meet. Leveraging our social proximity is the key to making LinkedIn work for you in 2026. Thank you guys for joining us. If you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone. Together, let's make 2026 the best year yet. And when you're out and about,